Hello, so this is a quick video on how to buy your textbooks at Grossmont College. So everyone will have access to the Monarch Alumni Guide to College or this College Survival Tools. I'm going to scroll down to how do I buy my books. Go ahead and click on it and go to the new Google Doc. On this Google Doc, it has like the steps that are pretty much true for almost every college. So it's like you locate the bookstore link, which I've provided below for most schools. You're going to choose the term, for example, fall 2020. Choose the department, for example, English. The section number like English 101 or English 115, and then the instructor name. Sometimes it's a little different for Grossmont. They don't do it by instructor name. They do it by a specific class number, which you will find on your schedule. So once we go down here to Grossmont, so that's where we're looking. We're going to click on the link. So this is Grossmont's bookstore page. So we're going to be looking for textbooks. So we're going to go to the textbooks link and then find textbooks. And then here we are. So the term. So when you are going to be buying your textbooks, it'll be for fall 2020. But as an example, I'm going to choose spring 2020. And then we'll go ahead and go to, say, you're taking a biology class, and it's Bio 110. And this is what I mean about those section numbers. So it's like, this is going to be specific to the exact class you're taking, so with like that specific professor. So you're going to make sure to find that on your schedule and make sure you're choosing the correct one. So 624. So in here, we're going to go ahead and do spring, because you're usually taking more than one class, right? So you're most likely going to be taking an English class, so we'll do English, and it's maybe English 120. And then again, we're going to search for the correct section based on our schedule. I'm going to go back here, so spring. Yeah. Most likely also be taking a math class. So math, and then you're going to choose the math class that's appropriate, so math 110. And then the section number. And then usually you're taking like 3 to 4 classes your first semester. So let's say you're also taking history 101, and say that this is a section. So we're going to find your materials. So then it will pop up like all the materials that your professor is asking for you to have. Sometimes it'll say like the titles designated as go to class first. So that means maybe don't buy them beforehand and go to your first class, and there may be some information that your teacher's going to give to you about that book. So also sometimes it won't be filled in yet. It'll have kind of like a materials not ready. And that's just because the professor hasn't posted what the books are to the bookstore. So you might see kind of both of those. But say you have gone to class, it's like after your first time going, you know that you need it. So then you would select format, and you can rent it used or new. You can buy it used or buy new. So let's say we're going to buy it used. So you would go ahead and click that. The lab and field manual, say you want it new. Go ahead and click that. For English 120, you're looking to see that these are the books that you need. And then they have like the ranges and prices. So for this one, like I'm going to go ahead and rent it used because I don't necessarily need to have it like my own specific copy. So I'm going to go ahead and rent it used. And then for this one, I think I might need to like write in it, but buying it for $83 seems like too much. So I'm going to go ahead and buy it used. So you would do the same for all of your classes and go ahead and add in the things that you might need. So some of them are required though, like this Math 110 lecture notes, like that may not be something that you can really like do anything about. Like it's just going to be, the only option is to buy it new. So we're going to go ahead and buy it new. Same thing with this, like this axis, like there's not really anything you can do about it. It's just that you have to buy it new. And then the same thing for the book. There just isn't really any other options at Grossmont, so you're going to buy it new. Again, you can also look at the other ways to buy textbooks guide video, and that shows like how you can use Chegg or Amazon, and there's some other options. So that's another way to look at your courses. So say you're buying them all from Grossmont, you're going to add 7 items to your cart. And then you would go ahead and check out, and that's where you would, just like any like other online store, where you would like put in your credit card or debit card information and check out. And then you would pick them up from the bookstore. Sometimes they do ship them to you directly, so it just depends on their system. So you would take like your receipt or your email that you have as a receipt to go pick up your textbooks. So that's how you buy your textbooks at Grossmont, how you find them. I hope this is helpful. Hope to see you guys soon. Bye.